So the story is about an organization called the United Council of Human Services that was the subject of an audit by the San Francisco Comptroller's Office, which found a pattern of financial mismanagement and other issues. And the findings were so concerning that the office actually referred the case to the FBI and the district attorney. So the audit noted a whole bunch of issues at this organization, among them that the charity, which provides housing and shelter and drop-in services for homeless people, they were not keeping track of records about their tenants. There were other holes in their bookkeeping, and their CEO, who's a woman named Gwendolyn Westbrook, acknowledged to the Standard that their own employees were using the housing, including friends and family of her. The United Council of Human Services, they're located in the Bayview, and they've been around for a few decades. They used to be called Mother Brown's Kitchen, and they received about $28 million in city and federal funds to provide housing, shelter, and drop-in services for homeless residents. But because they receive federal and city funds, they are required to prioritize tenants according to rules set forth by the federal government, for example. And the audit found that they did not do that, and there were a lot of inconsistencies and errors and things missing in their paperwork, and that finding was pretty concerning to the city. The audit found that they had overbilled their fiscal sponsor, who at the time was the Bayview Hunters Point Foundation. There was some money that hadn't been repaid, among a whole host of other issues. So all of this painted a picture of an organization that really didn't seem to be complying with the rules that are there for organizations that receive funds to provide homeless services. And it caused a lot of concern in City Hall, with city officials questioning why the organization continued to receive money even after that 2017 audit. A couple of supervisors are calling for tighter auditing of organizations that receive funding for homeless services, and they say this is just kind of part of a pattern of a lack of transparency and accountability in funding in that space. The Standard found that UCHS actually lost its nonprofit status with the state, and the implications of that are that it cannot legally operate as a charity or solicit donations. But I think the big takeaway is that the city still has a long way to go when it comes to supportive housing for homelessness.